Hello and welcome to Clarity4D Backoffice User Guide videos. The purpose of these videos is to give you an indication of the features and functions within the back office that you need to be able to be conversant with in order to carry out your duties on the back office system. We're going to look at basics of logging in and the two methods for logging into the Clarity back office. And then we'll be looking at the navigation within the Clarity4D homepage and each of the panels and what they actually mean. We'll then look at various settings and configuration for the first time administration when you log in for the very first time on your account. And then we'll look at preferences and client folder setup, and we'll also look at buying Clarity4D credits through PayPal. So thanks for watching and continue to watch the following videos. So how do we log into the Clarity4D back office website? Well, there are two ways of doing this. The first one is the recommended way, which is in your browser that you use. In the URL address, you type in www.clarity4d.com and you hit enter. You'll then be taken to the Clarity4D corporate marketing website, where I'm sure you're familiar with this website and page. I'm just going to scroll down a bit just to show you the rest of the page to make sure you know what it looks like. And then on the right hand side at the top you have a customer login area. So if you click on that, that link then takes you to the Clarity4D back office login page. So in the username, if you put in your user ID that was given to you from administration at clarity4d.com and your password. And once you've got that in, you click on submit. Now, for those of you logging in for the very first time, this is what you'll see. You see quite a lot of information about each of the options available to you, things like current person search, setup. Really, first time logging in, there's quite a lot of information there, so you may want to customize that, and I will show you how to do that a bit later on. So basically, that's how you log into the Clarity4D back office website. I'm now going to show you how to log in using the second method. So I'm just going to sign out of this account for you, and then just go back to the Google website, which is here. So basically, to log in to the Clarity4D back office website without having to go through the corporate website, which is our normal recommended route, in case you can't access the corporate website or you just want a shortcut to go directly to the back office without having to go to the corporate website, well, here's a quick way of doing that. And again, it will be in your URL address. If you type in http://profile, if I spell this correctly, clarity4d.com/clarity4d. So if you haven't got that, it's http://profile.clarity4d.com/clarity4d. I know this is a bit unorthodox, but this is another way of getting into the back office where most of your important features and functions you need to carry out are. So you press return, and there you go. You get your login access page where you put in your user ID and your password. And you click on submit. And there you have it. You're now logged in. Hello and welcome back to Clarity4D back office user guide videos. In this video, we're going to go through and show you how to change or set up your preferences on your account. So, assuming that you've logged in to the back office and you're at maybe on the home page, for example, where you see here, and one thing you may want to do is to change the screen that appears when you first log in. Maybe you want to be on the client or the structure page. And in order to do that, you'll see on the left-hand side here, which is the search options, people, and so on. So this section here. And then if you look at the center panel here, which you've seen, this is where all the screens and activities and interaction that you will carry out happen in this area. Finally, on the right-hand side, you'll see all the menu options and actions you can select and carry out those actions through these options here. So this is your menu. This is the menu options here. So the first thing we're going to do is to change your preferences. So on the right-hand side, you just saw here, there's a preference option. If you click on that option, you get this page displayed here. Now, on this page, settings for your account. So the first startup window is actually empty, so it'll come back and start up on a default web page. And then here you can then select the page that you'll first log in and see. So in this case, I want my I think I'll have the personnel data screen appear first of all. A name, we've called this ad hoc, and an email address to which all the notifications are sent. So first of all, a bit about the email address here. This is the email address that notifications will be sent, and this is the email address that should be your email address. So if you're a business partner, this should be the email address to which notifications will be sent, either from Clarity4D or when you send out notifications, or when you send out emails through the Clarity4D system. This is the email address that will be used. If the send from email from me is set to yes. At the moment it's set to no. So what does that mean? If it's set to no, the email will be sent, the from email address on the outgoing emails will be admin@clarity4d.com. And I'm sure you don't want that. You want your email address to appear on the emails that are sent out through Clarity4D to your delegates. So in this case, you need to have your email address in here, and then you will need to have this set to yes, to say that when the emails are sent out, there was the from email address we'll use on the system is this email address here. The next two fields are optional. These are basically to help you reset your passwords if you need. So these are question and answers to make sure that we know you are the valid person requesting a password change. And finally, session timeout. By default, you should set this to 20 minutes, but this is entirely up to you what you set this to. This is a standard feature offered by most websites, whereby your login will be basically timed out and disabled, so you need to then log back into the account, mainly for security purposes. And then the final item on this preferences page is the profile graph. Now, these are the graphs that appear on your profiles that you publish. So either it's a youth profile or the basic Clarity4D profile. So you have an option of a bar chart, or a pie chart, or what we call a polar chart. Once you have done all the changes here, you would then click on Save, and then that saved the record. And how do you know? Well, if you have a look on the right side here, you'll see the message Save Successful.